Bad news for everyone with student loans. It's about to get a lot harder to pay off that debt. The Treasury Department has announced a plan to raise student loan interest rates. That hike could amount to an almost 20% increase in charges for undergrads. And for those of you who've defaulted on your loans, it gets worse. The federal government plans to sue more people to collect on the country's $138 billion of unpaid student debt. Normally, the government sends debt collectors after you. They're the companies that call you for random numbers at all times during the day. Their aim is to either scare you into paying or to negotiate in hopes of receiving any amount of money. But over the last 2 years, the government has become more aggressive, taking people to court. The Department of Justice reports that more than 3,300 student loan borrowers have been sued since defaulting on their loans. And that program is expected to grow under President Trump. Even though the lawsuits began under Obama, the interest hike and Education Secretary Betsy DeVos's latest moves signal an escalation in how the White House handles student debt. DeVos has done away with Obama's guidelines that rewarded companies for giving borrowers accurate information about their payment options. She also ended Obama's ban on lenders who charged fees for past due loans if people started repaying their debt within 60 days of defaulting. And it's not going to stop there. DeVos and her husband have financial ties to a debt collection agency that does business directly with the Department of Education. That's a huge conflict of interest now that DeVos can influence and oversee debt collection contracts. We already know the average college student who borrows money leaves school with about $34,000 in loans. But under this new administration, it looks like that price tag is only going to rise.